Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you one of the easiest ways to get to Ultimate Champion using this Lavaloon guards deck because it completely dominates, and I haven't played the guards in a very long time, so I'm kind of feeling the guards again, so hopefully we're going to get some good value out of them. I know a lot of people don't really like the bomber version. I personally don't either. I find it hard to get value out of the bomber sometimes, so I prefer using tombstone or guards, but I would have to say guards do get a little bit more value versus what you're going to face up towards Ultimate Champion, and they just help you defend better against almost every deck. So we're going up against Giant Night Witch here. Could be Graveyard. I would assume Graveyard with the bowler and the bats. So I feel pretty good stacking the troops together like that. Obviously, if you guys think they have a big spell or you don't know exactly what deck they're running, do not stack your troops on top of each other like that, okay? I don't know if the guards are necessary. I didn't really want to take 700 damage from the Night Witch or however much she does. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I went under the assumption it was Giant Graveyard, so I didn't go with the precaution there. I just said, you know, he doesn't have a big spell, we're going in. So obviously don't do that against decks you don't know what spell they have. Don't do that. But yeah, I mean, we're just going to do the same thing, except this time I won't lava because that would be pointless. You don't normally want to lava into things like this. You want to try and play defense because you cannot lava and play defense and get damage. You can't even get damage like into a Giant Night Witch push. It's not going to happen. So I wouldn't advise it. I will go balloon here though because I'm going to be able to zap bats pretty quickly. Yeah, you need to make sure you're hovering the zap, especially if your opponent's at evolved bats. Get the zap out. Get the zap out, okay? You need to... Oh, God, I was really not prepared for that. I think we can guards and get away with that, though, but it only works... You can only kill the evolved bats if you zap instantly, so make sure you are hovering the zap. It's just a good habit to do. And also cycle tracking helps with that. So if you're aware that he played the bats, he needs to play 4 more cards to play his bats. We actually don't lose our tower somehow, but yeah, that helps you hover it as well. So if I realize he has like archers, bats, and as his main air counters, that's what I'm going to focus on. So now I know he played bats, he has to play 4 more cards for his bats. So we're going to be just sacking that graveyard. I feel like I could have gone like, I don't know, barbs, so that would have been pointless. Like there's no point because it could have still got damage, and it doesn't really do any good for me because he's still going to take that tower, I'm pretty sure. And if we didn't have the barbs for that giant bowler Night Witch push, we would have been dead. So this should be pretty easy. I don't think we're going to take here because he does have, yeah, the arrows and the evolved archers. So this is actually going to get a little tricky because, yeah, I don't think Fireball Zap does not do 419. So we're going to need a little bit more. Ooh, I might just take this though. Yeah, I might just take this. I don't know if this... I don't think that's a bad play. I just need to cycle a little bit to get to my fireball again. So I need 2 more cards after the Mega Minion. Ooh, I don't have anything for the bats, though. I'm going to have to use guards to try and kill the giant and distract the bats. And so we'll zap, and so they should be 1 tap to the tower. That's a pretty big zap, even though they don't kill the bats. And we're able to get the fireball off last second. All right, that's a good win versus a Giant Graveyard playing patient and cycle tracking there. I am not even going to attempt to pronounce this man's name. Okay, I am. I lied. Oh, wait. We have a Royal Giant to deal with first. Okay. I have to Mega Minion. He's probably going to... Yeah. I would assume he definitely fireballs there, but not like prediction fireball. People don't usually go RG prediction fireball at the bridge. I don't know, especially if they don't know what I'm playing. But that obviously kind of sucks because we didn't have guards. We didn't have barbs. We kind of just had to Mega Minion fireball. But Guardabaranci... No. Okay, I'm going to give up. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm not embarrassing myself, not yet. We still have new viewers. We're still in the first, like, 2 games of the video, so we still have new viewers. I'm not trying to scare them away. We're gonna pretty much just push through this. Okay, well, typically, RG does not have Tesla, okay? So, forgive me for not expecting the Tesla there. Oh, he does screw up his delivery. It doesn't really do anything because it doesn't matter. We don't get any extra damage. He has Zap. Zap doesn't really pair well with the Cannoneer as far as... Okay, well, I guess he has the E-Spirit, so that makes sense. We should still get like a couple of hits here, though. So that's good. Obviously, Tesla, Fireball, Little Prince is going to be one of the harder... Not to mention the Bowler. It's going to be one of the harder RG decks to break through, but hopefully we can do it. It's all about kind of just timing and being aware. So I'm just hovering. Yeah. So he won't be able to get the fireball down before we get like a full volley off. So he's about at 60% health, which is good for us because it means he only gets 3, I believe. Yeah. So that's doable. I mean, for RG, I feel like you definitely don't want to sack your tower. Try and protect your tower as much as you can, but obviously, once you go Lava Hound, you need to make sure that you have enough elixir to back up your Lava Hound push, or I just wouldn't bother going Lava Hound. So obviously here, like, we have to sack, because if you look at my hand, there's literally nothing I could have done to defend this. Skelly Drags would just be a waste, because he does have Fireball, and because they wouldn't do anything. So, we're just going to be able to, I believe, Fireball Zap the little prince, because we put our balloon in a spot so that it doesn't get shot by the Tesla. And also he kind of played his Tesla early. He does do a really nice fireball placement there to make it so that there's the little delay. If you fireball it like while it's dropping its like first hit animation, it'll like hesitate, and that's what happened there. That's why we didn't kill the Tesla. But since he did have to fireball that, he wasn't back to fireball in time. So we're just going to apply pressure since he's down elixir. The cannoneer kind of sucks against the guards, so we're all good here. He has to deliver the guards, and they still don't kill him. The King Tower is getting very low over there. Yeah, that's going to be GG's. Even if we didn't get all that King Tower damage, we took his cannoneer tower down to like 1500, so GG. All right, we got Leave Heart Bait. I really wonder to myself what he is playing. I really don't. I have a suspicion, but I don't know for sure. We have the Skellies here. We have the Eva Skelly. Oh, there it is. There it is. We get the princess. Okay. So it is going to be bait. It's probably, we're going to have to find out what bait version it is. So you're going to have to be a little careful. I want to cycle my barbs early because going with opposite lane Evo barbs in single can win me the game potentially. So it's definitely possible. Good placement from him there. It's going to allow him to get way more damage. And so, you know, we're chilling. We're just down 2,300 damage at the beginning of the game for no reason. He's going to give me a well played. Okay, so this guy's going to be toxic. It's okay, man. It's okay. He's going to get stunted on. So we're just trying to find out right now what building / spell he has. So I'll go Lavaloon. Just trying to figure out what it is. Probably Rocket like Inferno if I had to guess. Actually, Skelly's. I was going to think maybe Cannon. It is the worst of the two. Tesla is pretty bad to face, but it's better than iTower, so that's all that matters, right? We do kill the princess, and we do get massive damage. He has poison too, so he played that awfully. Oh, we don't get that last hit. Okay, so he gets bailed out because we didn't get that last hit, but he did not play that very well at all. He's got to play the Tesla earlier. And he's just, I think he's spending too much time emoting and not enough time focusing on his gameplay. So I would recommend not doing that, by the way. I'd recommend if you can emote and play at the same time, then, you know, all props to you. I'll give you your flowers, but I wouldn't recommend it. Just focus on your gameplay. We should still get a hit. Yeah, I've had that interaction happen before. The princess doesn't actually get it low enough to get the tower to kill it. So we're just going to barbs early here. I really thought he was going to go in with the goblin barrel. He does not, so interesting there. Skelly Drags should take out the Evo Skelly. Well, I assume they would. Yeah, so nice there. We can pretty much just wait for him to counter these Skelly Drags, which doesn't take very much effort. We're going to go guards for the barrel, and that is a beautifully placed guards because they should, I guess, resort to one hit. That's all right. Oh, that's annoying because the guards got pushed back by the log. I will opposite lane pressure here, though. One, we have to kill the princess, and two, it can kind of freak him out and force him to spend extra on defense. So he has the princess in the other lane, not on our balloon, so our balloon is fully healthy. And although I imagine he gets back to another Tesla, he actually doesn't. Okay, so I guess he was one card off, but now we can literally just fireball his I was going to try and get a cool guards clip. We could just fireball the tower, and yeah, this is GG. So good win against bait. It is a weirder bait version, but I think we would have still had the same success if he had rocket, if not even more success. Okay, we got Oli Chiwi. I don't think that's how you say that. Also, expect to face a ton more Cannoneer, because now with the new update, Cannoneer can be upgraded using elite wildcards, or sorry, epic wildcards. And so I spent like $50-$60 on the Cannoneer, and it's useless now. It all went down the drain because you can actually play with the you can pay with the epic wild cards. So expect to see a lot more because Now, all you have to do is unlock the Cannoneer from one tower troop chest, and then you can just spend your wild cards on it. But yeah, versus Golem Cannoneer, I typically like to go Barbs like that. Barbs Balloon. Because he did just show that he went Golem in the back. Obviously, he doesn't have very much elixir to deal with it. And even if he went Bats, he would have had 0 elixir, and the Bats aren't a great counter to that. So we're going to have to tank one of our lanes. I'm going to choose the right lane just because I can't defend the right lane. And so we should take a little bit of damage if he pops ability. He does. But it's honestly not that much. I mean, yeah, we take like 800. It's a little annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We do have to... I honestly wonder if we should have gone like maybe on the fisherman there. I just wanted to get the bat out as soon as possible because that bat has done like 1500 damage. So we are going to sack this. I don't know if that's worth, but we should get taken down really low, but not like below 1k. Yeah, I can deal with 1800. 1800 is doable. I'm going to sit here and not lava yet because if he did pressure really hard, there's nothing I can do about it. So we want to be careful. I'm going to just honestly take a fireball here because getting the Night Witch low is kind of good for us so that it's way easier to deal with maybe just the Mega Minion or some Skelly Drags. And so the bats that get spawned are limited. He can't really go Golem in front of this because I would just Barbs. And the Night Witch is dead. So, yeah, that's good for us. We can go Skelly Drags and then kind of, assuming he doesn't have a big spell because he hasn't really shown one yet, we could just back up the Skelly Drags, make him do some offense here. So, I'll go Balloon like this. The good thing I can do here is just zap his bats and then use Barbs on the Golem because I do have the Evo Barbs. So, we get our zap down fast. And he actually does have an Evo Zap, which makes it really annoying. We would have probably ended the game right there if I had that if I had the Zap, unfortunately, or if he didn't have the Zap, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're gonna be able to just I feel like play a little bit more cards on offense. We just need this tiny itsy bitsy lava connection just to get this fireball down, and that should end the game, assuming that he doesn't have cards in cycle, and he doesn't. GG's against the Golem right there. So we're actually facing off against Comp X DX. He's really bad, and that's how you know that I need to push up high on ladder. And I'm gonna do it tonight. I don't know. I've been busy with Valorant. I've been kind of cooking. I just got the gold 150 something medals, or I think it's 40. Sorry, 40 RR. So I'm pushing a little bit, and I've been kind of like slacking off on Clash. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm gonna get one of these long pushes, late night pushes in pretty soon. I'm gonna get up to 26, 27, and we're gonna cook. So stay tuned for that. Obviously, I should also post more variety videos soon, like videos on different decks, because I enjoy those better, and I think it's better for the channel. But unfortunately, we don't get a lot of support on those videos. So if you are like watching the end of this video and you enjoy the content and you're not just here to learn lava, it would help me a lot if you watch those other videos and liked and you know, stuff like that, and left a comment, because it does help promote us to more people. And so we're kind of stuck behind this lava barrier. I can't really push I can't really post other than lava because it doesn't really do well at all. So hopefully we can one day make it so that the channel, we can just post whatever deck, you know, and stuff like that. But yeah, this is obviously massive good spot to be in, because he just used his poison, and the Cannoneer is really weak against swarm units like the Lava Pups. So we're able to get a butt ton of damage, and unfortunately the Mega Minion does die there, not allowing us to take the tower. But I mean, we're up 3,800 damage, and that's, you know, this should never happen against Splashyard. You can just tell he's not a very good Splashyard player, and I'm not trying to hate or nothing, but also Splashyard allows you to be very aggressive because I have the guards. If he was to go like Night Graveyard, I can literally just go guards. So I don't have to worry about when I go lava in the back. So it's really nice, low-key. We're going to go Mega Minion. I'm actually going to fireball this Little Prince towards the Mega Minion so it kills it. Beautiful. And we hit the tombstone. I'm going to drop a well played. I'm dropping a well played for that tombstone. Okay, we're going to go Evo Zap here just to do enough damage to take the tower, and then we're going to play like 40 seconds of defense. The problem here is he hasn't gone in with a single graveyard. That's kind of the reason he's lost, in my opinion. So Evo Knight in the back with 30 seconds left is not the play, my friend. Is not the play. But yeah, this should be pretty easy win right here. So thank you guys for all the support recently on the streams. We just hit 30K recently, so I appreciate that. Let me know if you guys want to join our Discord server. Link is in the description. We're active in there, and we have a nice little community in there. We also stream every day. So appreciate the support, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy this deck. It's also the best free to play deck, so if you are limited on resources, feel free to level up this deck and try it out.